Morning. This video we are in the Lake District. Not that this is the Lake District, this is another district. This is the Hope Valley in the Peak District. Because actually we're starting this video at the end. We're on our way back down south. So we stopped last night in traditional fashion in Castleton and got the window of opportunity slot with the view and did a lot of stargazing, a lot of shooting stars last night. It was mad. But anyway, who's the Lake District? What a winner. That bit where you come off the motorway, it's gotten quieter because you've gone north anyway. Anyone else who's already driven north to the Lake District knows that feeling when the motorway thins out, the further north you get, and then when you get into Cumbria, the road just opens up with rolling hills and countryside with a mountainous backdrop, and you know you're there. We even stayed on a campsite with friends, and it was a good one.
Cheers, Neil and Emma. Thanks for the invite. Always lovely to see you.
Okay, there's already a problem with our camp setup. Now, we invested in the bargain sale at Homebase a new gazebo with side panels in grey. Now, we did notice when we picked it up, it was the only one there in the shop that unfortunately had already been opened. And we thought, oh, let's hope everything's here. The one thing we've noticed so far that ain't here is the instructions on how to put it together. And you think, okay, a couple of blokes will be able to do this, no problem at all. However, there is so many different sized poles that this is going to be a nightmare. Lindsay, come and do the magic YouTube thing. On the count of three, click your fingers. 1, 2, 3. But we're not impressed. You might be impressed by the structure because obviously me and Nick sorted it. Didn't we, Nick?
Yeah, whatever, Andy.
But where did we get it from?
Jenny and Nick.
Homebase.
Homebase. Actually, it's probably not even their fault, apart from the fact we bought it from them.
But Andy, listen, I looked it up on the internet, went on the Homebase site, 40 quid. So we've not
So it wasn't even a deal.
Anyway.
So we basically went to Homebase,
And
bought
bought a
someone's second-hand gazebo with all the bits missing.
And it had bird shit on it.
And it's got bird shit on it. There and there.
Not impressed. And actually, now we've got it up, don't even like it. Next time you see us with a, what are they called?
Gazebo.
A gazebo or whatever you call them. I want one of them pump-up jobs.
Or a scene.
Are there any companies out there that have got pump-up jobs that are going to say, do you know what, I'm going to come to your rescue, dump that shit and give us a nice one? Right, so we left Blue with the lights to untangle. How are you getting on, mate? And why do you look like a walrus with that rubbish hanging out from your mush? Did you untangle the lights? Well done. Should we put them up? Just while we're walking into the nearest village, Pooley Bridge. Sounds like something out of a children's TV show, doesn't it?
Pooley Bridge.
Pooley Bridge. Update on last night, that blasted gazebo thing that's meant to be waterproof and all singing and dancing, it leaked like a freaking tea bag.
Yeah, it was like pouring water for a
It
sieve.
actually rained indoors underneath, and that is a pile of junk. Even more so than we first thought.
And it didn't come with any ropes, any
the guide ropes were missing, and it's meant to come with a fancy carry bag as well, right?
Yeah, no bag.
So total pants.
Yeah, we will be going back to the shop and telling them our faults in a lovely, polite way.
Right, do a temperature test, Linz, because you keep bragging about going in here.
Oh my God, it's actually really warm.
What, warm enough to
Feel
swim?
that? Feel it yourself.
I am. Happy with that? You going in?
I'm really happy. Honestly, it's actually really warm. I was expecting it to be a lot colder than that. I definitely could swim in that. If the sun comes up, it'd be even better.
But if I'm honest here, I was a little bit underwhelmed by Pooley Bridge, the bridge itself. I think, look, if your village has been called such a cute and cuddly name, then I'd assume it to have a really cool bridge. But by all accounts, the original stone Pooley Bridge, built in 1764, so you can bet your bottom dollar that has some character about it, collapsed in 2015. Storm Desmond. Don't know much about Desmond, but he tore the bridge down. But it really is quite cute here. You've got all your little shops with bits and bobs.
Oh, they do have Andrew. Do you want a cup with your name on it?
No, by all accounts, there's a number of good pubs to eat in here, so let's try and find one of them. But without doubt, a good thing is, this is very dog friendly, so wherever you go, bring the dog.
Come on then, Blue.
Good thing about this pub is you can actually rock up on your supboard or in your canoe. We did this last time in the summer last year, and then rock up to the pub. Not sure how much it cost per drink, but it ain't too bad for the round. So it turns out this visit could have been a hell of a lot more expensive,
don't.
looking at that indentation, which was, what was it? Was it the lens hitting the table, Lindsay, when you dropped the camera?
I don't know what he's talking about. Do you? No idea. It wasn't me.
That was a super pleasant little jaunt out in the Pooley Bridge, wasn't it? Come away a couple of quid lighter, but well worth it. Well worth it. We're talking about coming back on the boats tomorrow if the sun comes out.
I've spotted some woods. So
she wants to go into the forest, hug a tree or two. One thing we noticed, though, there are an awful lot of, are they official midges here? Are we that close to Scotland?
Apparently they're midges.
Them little natty buggers. But thousands of them last night. Put our little killer bulb out, didn't we?
Yeah,
I woke up this morning.
God.
I left it on overnight. I woke up this morning, the whole thing was like black with about 1 million of these little critters stuck to the side. I had to like tap them out in powder form.
Oh, don't. It's really cruel. I don't like that light.
This is the ultimate Scottish road trip guide, paperback edition. If you're looking to do the very best road trip in the UK, then it's in Scotland. And this guide has got everything that you need to plan the very best trip for you. This guide has 152 pages full of over 130 different things to do, places to see, park up locations, service locations, food and drink locations, and on top of that, every single thing in the entire book has a QR code. All you need to do is scan the QR code and it'll set it to your active destination for directions in Google Maps. Now, every spot in the book has either a blue circle or not, and if it has a blue circle, then it means that it's accessible to everyone, which means that anyone of any fitness level or mobility level can plan the perfect road trip for them using this ultimate Scottish road trip guide. We've also got these, which are available alongside the paperback edition of the book. Now, if you prefer a nice, easy, quick access guide, we've still got the instant guides available for all of these different locations. And again, to thank all of Andy and Lindsay's loyal viewers, we've got a 20% discount for all of you across everything, including these paperback editions. Just use the code OurVanTales at checkout. The links for everything is in the description below.
A very good morning to you, and joy of joy, today is a sunshiny day in the Lake District. The skies are blue, all right, there's a few fluffy clouds. Lindsay's lazing. There is a job in hand. The fact that the water is glistening and inviting means that the SUPs and the kayak are going to come out today, so the job is on. Now, I think most people appreciate this is not a fun job. Hopefully there's enough fun to be had to warrant the effort, but anyway, it's time to start blowing. Oh, actually, before I get this boat out, a lot of people have asked, where's it from? It's the, I don't even know, how do you pronounce that? Inuit? Inuit? The one from Decathlon. I think it's their make, isn't it? Still a little bit dirty from the last time.
I've got paddleboard envy.
Have you?
Yeah, I want a pink one. I've got that one.
Right, everything's pumped up, everything's fueled up, ready to go. You fit to go, babe?
I'm pumped up and ready to go too.
Right, to the pub.
walk on there, mate. I know, I did. Cheers.
All on film.
See you later, guys.
Well, that was good, but knackering. When you go down the river part from the lake, going towards the pub, it's beautiful because the actual flow of the river takes you, no effort, straight down to the pub. Then you have a few beers and you try and get back up, you're going against the grain and it's bloody hard work, but good fun.
Okay, so now we stayed at the Waterside House campsite on the Ullswater Lake near Pooley Bridge, and it is right on the lake. I have to say, we've been there before, we will go again. It ain't the cheapest, it was pretty busy because it was summer holidays, so there's kids everywhere. If that ain't your thing, go out of season. Oh, and it's even got a food and drinks takeaway, which was really lovely. Actually had a bacon sandwich from it. So you can hire your supboards or take your own. It's a really shallow entry into the lake. Loads of potential pitches with immediate lakeside access, all with good views. Clean and tidy toilets and shower blocks. Because the last time we were there, they were building them. Now they're finished, so it's all fresh. There's a little shop, children's play area, and it's got a pretty lovely little walk into to the village itself. So yeah, thumbs up for that one.
I owe you an update. A lot of you have been kind enough to stay in touch about this electric dirt bike scenario that, if you remember, of course, I've been carrying it around inside the living accommodation, which has not done well for our relationship.
And this is why this is quite annoying. As you see, I can really not move her about very much. Can't open any of my drawers.
I think there's been enough stubbing of toes, oil on clothes, and just anyway, the moaning was enough. But I did have a plan, and I can now show you because I'm actually at my lockup in sunny Essex. So I don't know if you can hear all the clashing and banging and whatnot going on, but I'll show you. So I've attached a tow bar, which I showed you last time, and then the guys that fitted the tow bar have recommended a company that fit bike racks basically. So now Dave Cooper, he takes the measurements of the bike, he wants the axle distance, he wants the tyre width. So obviously I've got quite fat tyres, so he's now made my bike rack bespoke to the requirements of the bike. So it has got fat wheel trays, it just fits perfectly. There is some adjustability as well, so I'm really pleased with that. He's sprayed it up, painted it up, I'm really happy with it. I might get back in touch with Dave because what I've noticed is that if I use the same box frame that he's used for the rest of the rack, I'm wondering if he can make me up a couple of arms that can come off the same joins when I've not got the bike on board. Then I can use it as a frame for a hammock. Good idea, right? And now even I will admit, having space to glide around the van again, that and a happy Lindsay is worth its weight.
Next week, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, Andy's birthday of September, it's our campervan and camping gathering, and we have so much to offer this weekend.
Come on here, babe. We are currently on site at Redricks Lake because it's going to get transformed. This week, it's going to evolve into the most magical kingdom of
magic.
We've got people arriving to help out with the setup. So yeah, transformations are going to take place. This is the lake that a lot of the action is going to be taking place upon. And then there's other areas around the lake that will be setting up gazebos, tents, and all the facilitators.
All the bell tents. We've got the healing village, which is going to be over in that section at the back. Then you've got the let's show you.
Hold up.
So the start of the healing village is going to be around here. So here is where we're going to have the big main marquee, which is called the White Buffalo marquee, and it looks out directly onto this beautiful lake. So this is going to be the healing village, and it's just going to be filled up with lots of different bell tents. It's going to be like a little magical area where you can come and get all your one-to-ones. This is where we're going to have 2 of the other bell tents with workshops on, so this will be in its own secluded, secret little area, away from all the noise, away from the main stage. Well, if you follow me, you can actually see you've got the views of the lake again in this beautiful area, so it's really tranquil. And opposite, that's where all the main stage and everything's going to be. Got the cafe.
Yeah, it's going to be mad, isn't it? All that live music, healing, breath work.
Yoga, paddleboard yoga.
But there are so many bands, musicians, amazing DJs. It's just going to be a proper festival of
Joy.
joy. There you go. We love that bit. A bit of joy.
Joy. It's going to be an amazing weekend. We are so blessed to have so many people that have just given up their time to come and join in and be part of this absolutely magical event.
Oh yeah, the creatives.
So over here, that's our studio, Yoga Wild and Conscious Heart Warriors. This is where we do all our breathwork ceremonies.
So this is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, on a weekly basis. This
Yeah.
is Lindsay's workplace.
Pretty lucky, aren't I? So this is Gemma, and Gemma is going to be, she's been really busy doing all the arts. And what is it that's like, you've just been building all of this?
I can't tell you
It's
what
not
I've been...
set, is it?
I can't tell you what I've been building because it's a surprise.
But she's been busy.
So you
it's
have
going
to
be
wait.
magic, because this woman is magical, honestly.
It's a surprise.
I think I'm genuinely looking forward to the build-up, the literal build-up of this event, as much as the event itself.
If you want to book tickets, go to the Conscious Heart Warriors website, which is www.consciousheartwarriors.com, and go to events, click on the campervan gathering, and you can choose either a weekend pass, which is up to 2 adults and 2 kids, or day tickets, which are £50 a day.
Simple as that, really,
Simple as that, yeah.
But thanks for watching. While talking of thanks for all your coffees this week. It's been a
Yeah,
pleasure,
thank
isn't it?
you.
Thank you guys, and your stickers will be coming out. So if you want a sticker, buy us a coffee, we'll get back in touch, get your address, ping one out to you.
Yeah, and just want to say thank you to everyone that watches our channel. We really appreciate you guys and everyone that always comes and says hello. Like, if you ever see us, just come for a hug.
Yeah, what she says. Don't forget, whilst you're at it, like, subscribe.
Ring the bell for notifications.
Give us a follow on Instagram.
And remember, guys, just do what makes your heart happy.
Always what she says, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.